Does practice truly make perfect? Let's see. Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 3 of answering the question, does practice make perfect? Now, what I seek to prove in this is that practice makes perfect, but if you're practicing mistakes, you're going to get perfect at making mistakes. So we're trying to learn to practice perfectly. My last 2 videos were on the subject of strumming. The first one was on strumming mistakes and the second one was on strumming patterns. And now I'm going to do something real quick as a break between, and then I'm going to focus in the next episodes, I'm going to focus on the left hand. So, for this episode, we're going to talk about just having a schedule. And I just want to be an encouragement to you. Just set up a schedule. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Just have something ready so you know these hours I practice, these hours I don't. It could even be just 15 minutes a day. Have a weekly schedule. What I usually do is I don't have the practice time on Sunday scheduled because I'm playing guitar in church and I'm playing guitar with my friends before practicing, and so it's not really so important that I have a practice time on Sunday, but I have a practice time on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday. Or you could do it where you have a practice time on Monday and Wednesday and Friday, or you could do it where you have a practice time on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Now, the goal is to do about 15 minutes every day or 30 minutes every other day. This is a good way to do it. However, if you only have 10 minutes every day, do it 10 minutes every day. If you have a set schedule, it will be so much more helpful for a lot of reasons. For example, if you live in an apartment building, it will be helpful to your neighbors so they know when you're practicing and when you're not practicing, and they kind of move their schedule around with that. When you're practicing guitar or piano, piano is a bit louder, guitar isn't so loud. But you need to get in the habit of practicing, set times where you can practice. And if you accidentally skip a time, don't beat yourself up about it. Just make sure you start the next time and you'll continue progressing, okay? Now, don't pile it all onto one day. For example, if you're supposed to practice 30 minutes on Wednesday and 30 minutes on Monday, and you accidentally don't practice on Monday, don't try to practice an hour on Wednesday unless you have the time. Because if you think that you have to practice an hour, you're not going to get good. It's not exactly how long you practice so much as the quality of your practice. Remember to practice properly, and I've made so many videos on this. Now, there's plenty of different schedules you can make. When I started, I practiced nearly 2 hours a day every day. And I progressed really quickly, but you don't have to do that, and I understand that a lot of people can't do that because of school or work or things of that nature. Now, if you want to make your own schedule, then go ahead, do that. And I'd like now to say something quickly. I am thinking about doing private online Zoom guitar or piano lessons with people. It was asked by somebody in my last video, and if you'd like to look into that, my email address so we could discuss it is guitarists, so guitarists plural, for Christ at gmail.com. Guitarists for Christ at gmail.com. And email that address and I'll get back to you and figure out if we can do some kind of classes. But keep practicing. That's the main goal. Make your own practice schedule. It's pretty simple if you set aside time and say, okay, this is the time that I will practice. And then, a huge tip, make it easy for yourself to practice. Don't lock your guitar in a safe and hide it in an attic for the rest of its life, because then you'll never be able to practice. And even though you could go get it, you won't go get it because it takes so long. Now what you could do is you could buy a guitar stand and put it somewhere so it's easy to pick up the guitar and just start playing. Or you could put it in an easier case for you to get and just make it really easy for yourself to get out the guitar and practice. With piano, all you have to do is open the lid and just play the piano. Go ahead. And it doesn't have to be super methodical, it doesn't have to be super effective. Practice is effective even if you're not doing the perfect plan. It'll still help you progress at the instrument, and you'll continue getting better. So make it easy for yourself to practice. So again, it's really smart to practice at least 15 minutes a day, and if you can do longer, go longer. And sometimes I find that I start, and when I'm practicing and I hit that 15 minutes, I really want to continue because I'm enjoying it. But make it easy for yourself to practice. Make sure you have a pick with your guitar at all times so that you don't have to search for a pick for an hour to start practicing. And continue watching these videos. If you want to reach out to me, go ahead. That was the video for this week. You'll see me in the next episode where we'll discuss left hand, probably finger placement.